be the record holder if you're under the ground. You can hold all the records you want in the open twin, but if you're under in the ground, it ain't gonna help. That's right. You can run 107.69 miles per hour through the mountains. You can walk around like this, kind of doing like this, saying, yeah, I double hunchoed out, and that's right, I'm bad, because that's right, I am really, really bad through the mountains of this. But if you're under the ground, ain't nobody gonna care about your record. If you're open twin class at 107.69, you're gone. You start losing wheels and stuff like this, you ain't gonna be around, you're gonna be under the ground. Why are you doing things like that? You got a good-looking girlfriend, nice child, good-looking wife, color TV set, truck's running good, dog ain't bit nobody, child hadn't knocked no toofuses out lately, mom and daddy in good health, plenty of fried fish, thinking about getting a dishwasher this year, all the light bills are paid and your Lone Star boat's working. What is it that make you go out there and run up through them mountains like that? Is it something down in here? What is it? Maybe I could cut it out if it's down in here and get rid of it. Why is it after wrecking that hard you'd still want to go out there again? That's the thing. Why would I want to go out there again? Get out there again. How old am I? Look at me. That's right. I look my age. You can tell I'm that old, and I am that old. I'm older than that, in fact. I'm a lot older than that. I am really, really old. When I used to be able to do like that real quick, now I have to go like this to do it. See? That's what happens to you. But as I tumbled through the air and hit over there and landed hard, and the motorcycle fortunately got away from me so that it wouldn't tangle me up in it. And I was sitting there with barbed wire rips and breath knocked out, sand in my face and mouth. I thought to myself, you are one luckylet. You are luckylet. Why don't you just go be an artist? That's what you wanted to do or thought you wanted to do. You know, art don't give it to you. Art don't give you what you thought it was that you wanted. You don't get it. You don't get it even though you want it real bad. You don't get it. It's just a long, hard grind. Especially if you're trying to any relevance to the situation of the culture. Forget it. People don't want to know about it. They want it on the art and entertainment pages. They want it to be something that soothes them. Soothes them. Darvon on the wall is what people really want. Who's in control? Interior decorators and architects are in control. But why don't you just go along with that and kind of make your deal, try and make you a little money with it? Well, we want to make your record holder open twin real fast out in the desert sometimes. Is it just that go for gutness? Is it just that I gotta go for gutness of it? Last of the high octane generation, because that's what we were. That's right. You punks out there now, you get your Toyota Celica and you think you got something. Hey, when we came along in the 50s and 60s, we could pull up to the pump, pull out our 28 cents, and get a gallon of 105 octane gasoline, put it in our 283 engined Chevrolets with the dual 4 barrels. And buddy, when you talk about go, we meant go. We didn't mean hang around. We meant get on out of there, and they would run. And we would run, and we learned to drive from the time we were children. And it was all about driving, and your car became your home, and you really learned the road. And now what do? Ain't nobody gonna drive now. Ain't no place to drive. They quelch you down, 55 mile per hour speed limit. Hunker you down like this, bring everything to the middle, see? Even in the schools, they hunker the ones that are trying to get to the top and smooth up the ones that ought to be on the bottom, and they crunch them in the middle, and it's the same thing with your life now because you're neutered out. Things get neutered out for you. But all the war babies were the last of the high-octane generation, and one way or another high-octane generation, with me it was driving. I love to drive, and I love speed, but I'm too old for it. I'm too old for that kind of speed anymore. I love motorcycles, I love cars, love my wife, love my children, dogs, all of it. They ain't got a color TV set. Gonna get a dishwasher someday. I'm gonna get me a VCR someday, so man, you ain't got nothing on me. Why do I want to go out there and run like that? That's what gets me, because we were coming up, and if you could think it, you could do it in 1961 when I got out of high school. That's right. When I went to New York City, I hitchhiked to New York City in 1962, and suddenly I was there. I had $7 with me. I had plenty of money with me. I remember Oldenburg had his stuff in the little store over there in the village. I lived over there on Bleecker Street. Things were wide open for us. You could still buy high-octane gas. It had plenty of lead in it so it burned slow and wouldn't eat your valves up. A lot of the reason now for car trouble, what do you think it's a car? It ain't the car. It's the damn gas you put in it. You need lead in the gas to lubricate them valves. Well, so much for the valves. But we had high octane in our tanks in the 60s. We had high ideals in our tank in the 60s. There were things that were worth really going for in the 60s. It was to sacrifice sometimes yourself for the good of all of it if need be. Now, the me for me, the Johnny Can't Read generation done came up. We got yupping them all around us now. We done yupped out around us now. It's all for money now. Money, I need money, I'm gonna get money, I need more money to get money, to have money. I don't care about high octane gas. I'll just drive my little Toyota. Who cares about the raw, no shit, go get it, shift them gears and double 4-barrel it all the way down the road? I'll just take the money. I'll take the money and put it in my apartment for money. We were high-octane generation, them war babies were. And I miss that. I miss that idealism of it. I'd like to see some of that come back a little bit. Maybe you ones that are coming out, these youngest ones, will have some of it. I still want to get out there on the road and run. I still want to get out there in the desert and high-octane myself a little bit, and I can't help it. I can't do anything about it. It's just the way I am. Even after busting my ass on this motorcycle at well over 115 miles an hour, breaking things down in here, tumbling through the air, hitting them barbed wire fences. That's right. That is right. High octane. Inside. Ain't got no way to put it out. The art don't do it. I done a lot of art, and I got every bit of it left. I can't sell a piece of it. It doesn't matter if I could get it shown, but now I can't even get it shown. It doesn't matter the ideals they are. It's got to look right in that apartment where that fagistic interior decorator said it's supposed to go. What do you think? You think I'm lying? I ain't lying. I'm telling you like it is. I got every piece I ever made. It didn't give it to me inside. This gives it to me inside. This is real.